Oh my goodness, good morning, good morning, good morning. If I don't hit record, I'm not going to get this done this morning. Don't mind if you hear some doors, some dogs running back and forth. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's not even a full moon yet, and it seems like things are getting ready to go crazy. We need to look up what's going on with this moon. For sure. Definitely get the energy. There might be some kerfuffles going on. This is Leo, but we ended up over there. Let's see what we got. We've got Cancer. We've got 5, a conflict, South Node. Could be a conflict between a Leo and a Cancer, but Cancer is that water, the crab. This is the yin and yang of it, right? They're the kind of person, definitely. Cancers are like very sweet, very out there to help, but at the same time, they can tend to have some tempers on them. Got kerfuffle, just like a bunch of weird bullshit, nonsense, nonsensical, angry for no reason. I don't know why I'm picking that up. I get intuition, something's getting ready to come out into the sun here. We got a romance. There's a crossroad here. Alright, so someone's getting some intuition. They want to come out to the sun with this romance. They're at a crossroads here. Someone is being divinely guided to take flight and cut loose. Right? Good boy. I get someone is sick of the meaningless drama, the pointless drama. Someone's sick of fighting over fucking nothing. It's like everything that there is to fight about, like whatever this is stupid, right? It's like what? I don't know, we're supposed to be. I don't know what other channels are doing, but over here at the Witch's Tower, we grown folk, right? We've been through some shit. We've seen some shit. Like wow. Extra noisy this morning, but yeah, it's like we've been through some shit, right? It's like, who wants to get locked over fighting over stupid shit? If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. Someone could be threatening to leave someone too. That could be what this fight is about too. It's like, what? I'm fine, I'll leave. You don't want me around. You don't let me know. I'm gonna leave. And the other person's like, bitch, go. Just go. You're so freaking dramatic. You're ridiculous. You do stupid shit to get your own way. You're always doing stupid shit. You ain't got no problems hurting me, but if I even look at you fucking sideways, you lose your shit. Right? You lose your shit, and then you call the cops on me? I'm getting that kind of drama. I'm getting the kind of bitch who'll flip out on a dude. He'll fucking put hands on a dude. He'll do all this other crazy shit, and then if the guy turns around and just even grabs her hand to stop her, she's, oh my God, she'll fall to the floor. You broke my wrist. You sprained my wrist. It's like, but you were hitting me. Right? The universe is messing with me. I refuse to engage. And I get the energy of this person. It's like, I am not going to engage in your fucking bullshit. Why? Because I already know you. I already know you. You're going to make this all my fault. You're going to ruin my life over this shit. And I'm tired of you ruining my life over this shit. Making me look bad. Making me look like the bad guy. Get that energy of kind of when Batman was set up for killing Harvey Dent. It's like, I'm not even a bad guy. It's just you guys keep painting me as the bad guy. You believe one asshole and everybody believes I'm this horrible person, right? And then the energies can go reverse too. Just picking up a masculine energy with all the swinging and everything else. Or a bitch energy, right? For me, that's toxic feminine energy. That fucking playing the victim shit. Toxic masculinity is that overbearing, aggressive type of out there push energy, and toxic feminine energy is it's that flying, and then playing fucking victim, causing drama and then playing the victim, and yeah, that's the energy. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. Don't ever put me in a situation where you have to where I have to show you how heartless I can be. Definitely that energy of, yeah. Someone's like, I'm sweet, and you've been playing on this too much. You play on it too much. Now you're taking advantage of my kindness here. Clouds. We got clouds, we got 6. Let me give you a quick read on this one. Clouds, King of Wands, depression, confusion, and sadness. A young girl must go on a prince-finding journey. In the tale, East O Sun, West O Moon. In this beast of a tale, a young beauty goes off to live with a polar bear. She misses her family, so the bear allows her to go home with the warning that her mother is going to try to confuse her. He says if she lets her mother speak to her one-on-one, that their happy life will come to a terrible end. See, somebody causing drama here. Even with the warning, she succumbs to her mother as predicted. She lets the mother confuse her. Her actions bring bad luck to her and the bear prince. Eventually there is a happy ending, but this is a tale of sadness that can transpire when confusion clouds your minds. Highlight things that can go wrong. Where the clouds show up, gloomy thoughts shroud the situation. You should pay attention to the two sides of the clouds. The dark side shows the negative, but the light side can point away to a brighter path. Get the energy of Beauty and the Beast, Gaston and the Beast, right? This bitch could play victim, go run into town, crying. Instead of being sweet, she's a narcissist. So what does? She does a smear campaign. This person's a beast. Look, Gaston. Look, Gaston. Someone sacrificed a lot here. Or instead of the father, he's got her trapped, right? There's an energy here. Someone's got a reputation for being a beast, and it's like somebody can cause a lot of drama with that. Let's get the shadow. Black flower fragrance, right? This person uses their beauty. This is like a toxic beauty here for sure. Someone uses their energy, uses their beauty, uses their attractiveness, and they think that it gives them free reign to do whatever they want. How they talk about, they're like, it's supposed to be funny and witty and da-da-da-da-da, but y'all know that some of these chicks take this shit to a toxic level. Them short ones between 5 foot and 5'4", who think just because they're tiny and just because they look like perpetual fucking 9-year-olds for the rest of their lives that they could just bat their eyes and act so cute and innocent. Meanwhile, they are the most toxic, conniving, twisted fucking individuals, right? You've known them your whole life and you're like, dude, I know she thinks she's cute, but she used to torture her brother when she used to babysit him when he was little. She used to fucking scratch his arms and shit and dig gouges in him, right? She's not sweet, she's not cute, and she's damn sure not fucking innocent. Grounding. Someone definitely needs to practice grounding back into your own energies, getting back into your own energy fields, right? You'll know when you're back, when you're connected and grounding, because you'll get your synchronicities, right? I'm like, there's no way to avoid it. I can't even tell you. Just yeah. There's just, I don't know how else to explain it. What? One day you feel disconnected and lost in the universe, and then the next day when you finally ground down and you're on your path and you start walking it, what? All of a sudden, there's your numbers, 111, 222, 555, 143, whatever your number is, right? And then you turn around, you're like, oh my God, look, it's one more, 143 on that sign, and then you look over and there's a TV on the wall, and it's got, for me, the other day, it was Looney Luna. I looked over and on the TV, sure enough, was Looney Luna. I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's like, man, I got some stuff to tell you. It's been crazy. And sometimes people are like, well, what does the science mean? The directions that they're pointing in. Sometimes they're just there to confirm you that you're where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. I know it doesn't oftentimes feel like that, but that's really just how the universe works. What? It just keeps adjusting your path till you are where you're supposed to be at the moment that you're meant to be there. It's not meant to make sense to you. I know we wish it would. 10 of Cups. Nine of Swords. Someone's having a hard time. Somebody wants this Ten of Cups. They're having a hard time making a decision here. There's victory in making the decision, though. Death to an old situation going on. Someone's having sleepless nights. They want this Ten of Cups. They're having sleepless nights. I get that there's definitely that energy of, right? I get grounding here. Victory and grounding here, right? Leaning back into, what do you believe? King of Wands. I pick up that scene from Viking where Ragnar's being led to his death, and it's like, way earlier, he's like, when will you see my death? And he goes, on the day that the blind man sees you. Then the scene comes up and he goes, I see you, you know, I don't need eyes to see you, Ragnar Lothbrok. And he's like being pulled in a cart by a blind guy. And he's like, well, when will I die? And he's like, you won't die till tomorrow. And he's like, I control my fate. He goes, you believe that, so of course it's true. And he talks about how his prophecies are dangerous and things like that. There is an energy of, yes, destiny is set, but the path to get there is your own. Right? I tell that to people all the time. You get a bad tarot reading, you resonate with the bad tarot readings, y'all. I mean, that is not set in stone. A bad tarot reading or a negative tarot reading is the universe telling you that you're on a negative timeline and you can choose to change it. Oh, well, I can't change my circumstances right now, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. You know, what am I supposed to do? I can't change. Bitch, ground. Ground. Right? That's all the universe is asking you to do. It's like, what? You're not grounded, right? You're always where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. But the point is, you're supposed to be grounded. All right. I definitely got a strong masculine energy here. We got the King of Wands, King of Swords here. We got this Queen of Pentacles in the middle. Now, I get that she's already taken flight. Oh, that's what I was picking up before. There's an energy here of like the hot air balloons, and I've said this before, like when you're, yeah, it's the energy of the hot air balloon can't take off while the sandbags are there, right? So you have to figure out what things in your life are weighing you down, right? And then you have to cut them loose in order to elevate, right? And then the last thing you pull is that anchor. I always say when it comes to meditation, you're supposed to ground down first. This person was very, very intimidated by the feminine energy, right? You were alluring. You were like, almost like Medusa. Your eyes could turn them to stone, but your energy called them in. The only way they felt that they could keep balance was if they guarded their heart. There was some sort of ingenuity here with this Ten of Pentacles, right? But I get, there's definitely, this guy is like a machine over here, and I get looking towards, I get like this divine feminine's in an energy of manifesting the Ten of Pentacles. This king is watching her right now. We got the positive Ten of Cups here. But there's a time-sensitive issue here. What is about this timing? Someone's wasting time. Someone's wasting time. That's the energy that I'm getting. I picked up yesterday, I picked up Homer, stuck on that island, wasting fucking time, right? He had been gone for like 7 to 10 years in the Trojan War. It took him 6 fucking weeks to get home just because he was doing dumb shit. Why? Because you got stuck on an island with the lure of this bitch who's actually, like, I just get the energy of, like, this chick was sleeping with dude's friends. Like, in the story, it's a witch and she's turning the friends into pigs and things like that. But she uses seduction to do all this stuff, and it's like, you're wasting your fucking time with these toxic ass energies. I know this bitch seemed like she was good. She was a good bet, right? Oh, well, she owns her own island. She's like a goddess, and she has like her own castle here, and all this food. And I get the energy of like the lotus flower, things that numb you, things that dull you, things that, you know, wear you down. There's been a time-sensitive issue on this. Somebody was wasting a lot of time. Wasting of time was ruining this energy for this Ten of Cups. There needs to be a breakthrough to break away from these toxic people, right? They just want this person to stick around just because nobody can elevate. It's an energy we were talking with the kids the other day about, and I was just like, and it's been really weird because I moved a lot in my life. And I can specifically remember like 2 different incidences where it was somebody who was like, well, they got in a lot of trouble when they were younger, and they used to get into all this trouble and whatever and whatnot. And then when they moved to another state, far away from their friends and their family and all that stuff, this person did really great. Like they were able to get good jobs. They were in a much better energy. Like they just, were more grounded, things were a lot smoother, and then whatever happens, they decide to move back around their old friends, back around their old family. And then it's like a complete reversal. It's like, you made it this far, I thought you matured, you know what I'm saying? I thought you were finally going to be a grown-up, now right back around those old energies, right back into the same old bullshit, right back into fucking, the fights and the drugs and the whatever and the whatevers is your situation, right? The people fall back into it. And there's an energy of what is what? It's that 5 of Wands. It's them fucking crabs in the bucket that doesn't want anybody else to succeed. Why? You can't succeed. Why? Because if you succeed, it shows that all of us could have succeeded. And we don't want that fucking reminder. We want you to be shitty just like us. We want you to party. We want you to cheat on your spouse. Why? Because I cheat on my spouse. So I want you to cheat on yours. I'm a hoe, so I want you to be a hoe. I do these drugs, so I don't want you to do these drugs. I'm going to get in fights for no fucking reason, even though I'm a grown-up and I know I'm going to get arrested for it. It's stupid, stupid shit. It's like, get out of that energy. There's definitely a strong soul connection, something that's been going on for a while. I keep picking up 6 years as well. You could have known this person 6 years. There's definitely been some conflicts. I know. Sorry, it's the old lady, man. She's like the crypt keeper over there. I'll let you in just a second, baby doll. Give me a minute. Alright. I got someone who's very conflicted over this. There's definitely been some battles. I get that some of the battles are because of this divine feminine, right? This is pissing off these fucking munchkins. These are like evil fucking munchkins. I get gremlins. Gremlins, they look all cute and sweet. Like Gizmo's cute and sweet, but the other ones, they were assholes before they even changed. Like Spike and them were assholes, and it's like, this bitch, I was like, be careful, man. Don't feed that bitch after midnight. Don't splash no water on her. She'll multiply. Right? Like, I get this bitch could have a lot of kids. Like, don't even splash water on her. Don't even have, I was like, don't even have, like, sex in the water because she'll get pregnant. Don't even have sex in water near her. She'll get pregnant. Who the hell? Okay. That's some funny shit. I'm going to let that go. Right, but that's the kind of energy. There's been some fights and there's been some conflicts with this person over the divine feminine. There definitely wants to be a union with the divine feminine here. Queen of Wands to this King of Wands, right? They want this union. They want some equal give and take, right? You've known them for a long time, but you're all they can focus on. All right, get some 5D on this. There's the drama of the 3D. Let's see what the 5D's got to say about this. Quick message from the 5D. I got my stuff to do today. There's a tower and disappointment happening here. Someone's definitely... Let's see. 5 of Swords. I get that someone's... Who? Before I call out who? Masculine, feminine. Who? Someone's disappointed. Someone made the wrong decision, and it caused this whole tower. There we go. Two of Swords. Someone made this King of Swords. Made the wrong decision, and they're defeated again. What? They made the wrong decision. And I say this all the time. I made a post the other day here, and it's like, what? The universe is never going to bring you your divine counterpart if you're still fucking your toxic exes. Like, there's all there is to it. And I get it. I do get it. I have been there. It is far, far easier to fall back into an old comfort zone than break through into a new one. That's why some people never fucking change. And this is someone that I've probably dealt with a bunch of times, right? There's a whole tower. It was defeat at all costs. I get the energy. It's like, it was defeat at all costs. They still cheated. They still caused fights. They fucking did the same thing over and over again. Calling the cops, getting everything involved, fucking everybody's life up, making everything harder. Right now, there's been a decision made. Someone's taken off from this. There's that King of Swords. Now he's on the white horse. 5D energy is saying, get out of Dodge, right? That's where your victory is. You got to find balance within yourself. There's some judgments being casted here. What did I say about the water before, right? There's some judgments being casted here. And there's some energy here. But the judgment card for me is like the type of energy of like, if you're going to waste your time concentrating on something and giving your energy something, give your energy to people you love, people you adore, people you want to share praise. Spend your time, more time praising people and less time bitching about people. And you will attract more people that are praiseworthy into your life and stop attracting these toxic people. Does that make any sense to anybody? If that made sense to you, give me some lightning bolts. Yeah, someone's defending their honor, defending their valor here. 6 of Cups. There was definitely some nostalgia here. I get, it could have been summertime type of love, but there's definitely some energy of splashing around in the water here, remembering these times. This person is trying to work on it. They are having to deal with, deal with something that they're overindulging in. There's some sort of energy of overindulgence, maybe drinking too much, whatever it is that they do too much of. Someone has some sort of disassociative behavior, right? Whether it be drugs, alcohol, playing too many video games, just being lost in TikTok for hours. You know, you can be addicted to just about anything, right? Someone is finding some balance on that. There's definitely been some interference. Somebody could have dealt with some toxic advice from the fucking internet. You never know, right? And TikTok's the manosphere and the fucking feminist bullshit and all that other shit on there can really put you into a toxic mindset, especially if it has you focusing on negative stuff all the time. I have nothing against social media, but if you were going to use it correctly, right? If someone's on your timeline and they are constantly negative all the fucking time, I'm not saying that you have to unfriend them, but you can unfollow them. You can't actually snooze them. I have a thing about if I notice that someone is bitching all the time and it's dumb shit that they're bitching about and it's got nothing to do with me and I can't fix it, I'll snooze you for 30 days. And then when you pop back up, usually they're in a better mood, I'll let them stay. But if it's constant that I got to keep snoozing you for your toxic ass ranting and bullshit and whining and crying to the fucking void, it's like, I love you. But your life is never going to change. You are going to get screwed over by the same people. Like, I mean, I literally can watch the same people do the same exact thing day after day, weekend after weekend, week after week, year after year. Every summer, they're hanging out with the same fucking toxic people in the same toxic situations, catching the same tickets and the same charges year after year after year. I mean, these decades. Their whole lives. And you can tell that it'll be their whole lives because there's other people around that are like in their fucking 80s and they're going to talking about how when they used to come to this spot and do the same toxic shit these kids are doing, it's like you're never going to get out of that. Never going to get out of it. Right? There's been some interference here. This magician needs to learn how to get his shit together. Right? You need to learn how to control that monkey mind. I love the fire with the drums there, right? And casting up the energy, right? The magician usually has the wand, the cup, the sword, and the pentacle with him, right? Why? It's the 4 elements, right? You need to ground earth, set your intention, put something physical to it, whether it be beating a drum, a singing bowl, something physical, right? Then you got east, air. You need to speak it, think it, speak it, feel it into reality. South, fire. Is you passionate about it? Are you passionate about it? You need passion for whatever it is you're going for. You're never going to manifest shit without passion, right? And then water. Let's do it backwards. Anyway, water. Your emotions. Are your emotions in it? You need it all. You need it all. It's no joke. There's a reason we call the watchtowers, the corners, the elements. You need to put those 4 things into practice to speak anything into reality. All right, let's get us our moon card, and then we're going to roll out for the day. You know what? I did get South Node. Waning Crescent. Let me get past life. There's a past life energy. What? You are far, far stronger than you are giving yourself credit for. You have been powerful before. You could be powerful again. Your ancestors are calling you to tap into your old timelines here. Remember, seize that power, right? It's not a matter of actually remembering, I need a spell book and I have to come out here at exactly 12:01 and trim a portion of my hair and burn it at 11:11. No, this is not how it really works. There's geometric signals, but you don't have to draw them perfectly. They can be messed up. It's a matter of tapping into the feeling, the energy. You really don't need all that stuff. It just helps you focus your energy. The reason they're called tools, right? It's like the difference between doing a hand screwdriver and a power drill. I mean, if you had the option for the power drill, wouldn't you use the power drill to get the shit done faster? All right. We got waxing crescent. We're only at a quarter waxing moon right now. I think we're just past the quarter waxing moon. But we got the waxing crescent here, which is also known as the witch's moon. It's right after the new moon. It's the first moon seen after a new moon, and it's called the witch's moon. It's supposed to be very powerful because that's where you plant some serious seeds of intentions and they grow, right, as the moon gains light. Serendipity, motivation, and change. The waxing crescent moon is a dynamic card of movement. Your path is being smoothed out before you, and it may start to feel like the heaven and the earth are beginning to move in your favor. Things will begin to fall into place quite naturally, and you are safe to let this happen. Look out for happy coincidences and serendipity, for they tend to occur when this card turns up. It's also a card of trust. You need to believe that things are changing for the better. And while any type of change can be unsettling, the changes indicate that this card are usually positive ones. You are being asked to take a positive action towards your goal and maintain your motivation. Even small steps will get you somewhere, so take whatever action you can right now and move your dreams closer to your reality. This could be something as simple as a web search, a phone call, or an email, but do something now while the current energies are on your side. And although you might not be able to see a clear path ahead, take a few decisive steps forward, and it will overall help that manifestation process. So take action and to help bring your goals into fruition. I love it. You know what I was just thinking about? I was reading it. I was like, that uncomfortable feeling you're feeling? That's the universe telling you to lean the fuck in. Time for change. It's time for change. All right. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I'm going to be back as soon as I can, I promise.